Welcome, boys and girls, to our poem video. I'm so excited for us to dive in more into our poem. One thing that I want to remind you is we have a test on Friday. This Friday, we have a test. We wrote it inside of your calendar. We have a big test coming up on Friday, so you need to keep on practicing your poem. So then that way I can test you and see how you're doing. Inside of your binder, you will find this sheet of paper. It's right where the pink one is. So if you flip it over, you have a poem recitation rubric. What that means is those are fancy words for saying this is what I'm looking for. If you want to nail it, if you want to do a really good job, follow all of these steps. Step 1, you need to memorize all of the stanzas. So memorize, repeat. Step 2, you must begin in poem position. I can't remind you, you have to begin like that, okay? If you just simply begin like that, you get 10 points, see? I make eye contact with the audience. You're making eye contact, you're looking at me. I recite my poem with a loud voice. That means you are saying it with a loud voice. You're not whispering like a mouse. And I speak clearly at a pace that is not too fast. You're gonna go at a normal pace. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our poem. You will need your Romulus and Remus, you will need your core notebook. So go ahead and open this notebook to the front. Let's look at the first stanza. Oh, little did the wolf child care when first he planned his home. What city should arise and bear the weight and state of Rome? So let's look at this. We looked at what rhymed, care and bear and home and Rome. Now, I want you to see what is capitalized. I want you to tell me what is capitalized in the poem. So for starters, to begin, let's look at the poem, the title. Every poem will have a title. It'll be right up here. Every poem. And what's the name of the poem? Romulus and Remus. Romulus and Remus. What do you notice about this poem? The R is capitalized in Romulus, and the R is capitalized in Remus. Every time we write a title, we will capitalize the words. The only words we will not capitalize in a title are words like and, the, a, they're little words. But words like this, we always capitalize the first letter in that word. Now let's look at Rudyard Kipling. That's the name of the person who wrote it. Rudyard Kipling, right? Well, Rudyard Kipling, they capitalized his name and his last name. We always capitalize the names of people. So if we were writing my name, you would write Miss, right? Santana. And you would capitalize the S. Let's say I'm gonna just pick a random name. I'll pick Amelia. Amelia, I always capitalize the A in her name. Amelia Inoa. Capitalize the I because that's her last name. Inoa. She has two last names, so we're gonna put Kessler. Okay. we capitalize the names of people, and we capitalize the titles of whatever poem, a book, whatever that is. We always capitalize the title, right? The only thing we won't capitalize is like the little words and the A, right? Okay, so that's it for today. Keep on practicing your poem. And I'll see you guys on Friday when you present it. Tomorrow we'll have another poem and we'll talk a little bit more about some other things in the poem, okay? And we'll talk about what the poem means. You kind of know what it means, but we'll go deeper into the poem tomorrow. Okay, boys and girls, God bless you. Totus tuus, Maria.